Hello divas and dolls. I just came out of the thrifty because it closed and we were there for like what felt like an hour, but it was only 20 minutes I think. Just gonna show you my little haul. Here we have the diva, the doll, Mr. Cameron Boyce, aka Carlos from Descendants. This is the Descendants 3 doll. This one actually has rooted hair, thankfully, and I've always wanted a Carlos doll because just look at this cute face. It's giving diva. And then moving on to the other things, it's actually kind of crazy how much of like the same like themed thing that I found this time. But first we have this Generation 5 pony. Don't judge a girl because of his pony fixation, but I kind of like this Generation 5 pony. I don't necessarily love all of them, but I do want this one in my collection for sure. Next we have our LGBT icon, Miss Aisha Erotica, Miss Diva, Birdo over here, and whoever the fuck this random ass plushie is. Going in the trash, really, but not Birdo. I wanted to get her because she's a diva, and, you know, we love Birdo and the little inside jokes in, like, the gaming community about her. And then last but certainly not least, or second to last, I guess, I have this giant, big, fat-ass Rainbow Dash Build-A-Bear. Her hair is really fried and I have to work on it, but it's really nice that I was able to get her. And then we have our fried diva, Princess Celestia. She can talk and she can clip-clop, and yeah, that's really all I was able to get from the thrifty today. Hello divas, here I am with another clip. I have got some new pony mail, and I'm really excited because I've been waiting on this one for over 3 weeks now. The seller had sent me an offer, I think, on Miss Rainbow Dash from G 3.5 and her mother, and then I bought it and then it did not get shipped for weeks because I think there was something happening with the seller, but they eventually shipped everything out and said that they were gonna add some extras, so let's just see what that's about. Okay, we have another black package, wig. Let me try my hardest to do this one-handed. Okay, now that I got this tore open, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that out. Oh, so true. Oh, and that they literally included a newborn, like, baby. Oh my gosh, you guys. Because the seller was originally just supposed to include these 2 ponies, but because they took forever to ship, they decided to be very nice and generous and give me some extras right over here. But I've literally wanted like a newborn like G3 pony like this for so fucking long. I actually had a Scootaloo in this line, like literally in my wish list right now. But yeah, here we have Miss G 3.5 Rainbow Dashie and mother herself, her mother. But yeah, time to see what else is in here. Very, very excited about that because I was a little concerned about my ponies not being able to ship, and then the seller finally got back and said that they were going to include extras, so it's actually really, really nice. Let me just see if I can get all of this out. I'm so sorry if this footage is like shaky as hell, you guys. Ooh, and they included like all this extra stuff. Speaking of Scootaloo, oh my fucking god. I do not have any of the little Cutie Mark Crusaders as figures or as dolls like at all for like my Friendship is Magic pony, so this is an incredible addition. And I'm really happy that I got another like Sunny Star Scout. And who is this? I think this one is Izzy Moonbow, if I'm not mistaken. I have not watched any of the new G5 media like at all. I haven't seen the movie, haven't watched the TV show, but I know of some of the characters. Ooh, but this is so perfect. I'm gonna get them out of the little cellophane and like show them when they're like all restored and whatnot, but this is such a neat addition to my little thrifted like pony like haul or whatever. Thank God that these finally arrived, so I can finally restore them a little bit and, you know, give the seller back some feedback. But yeah. Hello divas. I realized that I forgot to really go in depth with like Miss Princess Celestia, like basically her before I go ahead and restore her. She's not necessarily in the worst condition at all. She still works, and she works very perfectly, might I add. Her wings are essentially still intact, and they're not like breaking or anything. Her speaker is nice, and you can hear her like clear as day. And this hair really just needs like a good disinfection and like, you know, a little like, what is it? Yeah, hair detangling and like a boil wash and whatnot. But other than that, I'm really gonna have to go in with like nail polish remover and like remove this like glitter glue or like just sparkly glitter paint from her. I guess the kid who owned her before wanted her to like have more glittery details, and like they were kind of onto something. I don't know, maybe I could get like a glossy like sparkly sheen like spray paint sealer and like put it on top of her. My camera's really like not trying to pick up on her colors like all that much. It's like doing this like weird thing right now, so I hope y'all can see her really. But I'm really happy to own this diva. I only have this pink Princess Celestia, and I got her on eBay just because I really like the way that the pink Celestias looked. I know that they're not show accurate in the slightest, but I'm a pink boy, what can I say? Like, I just love the pink thing. But you know, recently at the thrifty, I was able to find this diva over here, so I'm glad that I have a nice show-accurate talking Princess Celestia. And I'm just going to demonstrate how she works right now. We just have this little cutie mark button right over here, and you just push it.
I love when you comb my hair.
Girl, I need to comb the fuck out of this. What else do you say?
Oh, my hair looks beautiful.
Really? Like, it doesn't at all. But yeah, in the next clip, she's just going to be either in the sink or completely restored. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this video completely yet. Oh, but before I go, here we have this fashion star Philly doll from like either the early 90s or like late 80s or whatever. I literally had gotten this doll over a year ago and forgotten about her, but I took her out to like play with my little Sassy Stampede dolls because I don't have any horses other than this fantasy one. But yeah, she might be in the restoration if I decide to not be lazy and like restore her too. But yeah, that was Miss Princess Celestia and all of her, I guess, before glory, really. We've got our diva doll herself. Now, Miss Sunny Star Scout is in good condition, other than the fact that she is missing a chunk of her wing. Now, I did not see that, like, while she was, like, still in her plastic bag because her hair was, like, literally covering it up. But, like, to be honest, I don't really mind. I'm just gonna pretend that she got jumped in Manhattan or something, you know, but she still has this wing, it's still functional. Plus, this hair is silky soft and, like, I don't have any of the really giant, like, G5 ponies anyway, so I'm glad that I have at least Miss Sunny Star Scout over here. But yeah, she's basically restored already. I didn't have to do anything except for disinfect her and like brush her hair out and whatnot, but yeah, she's been jumped, y'all, and like I can't really do anything about that, so I'm just gonna embrace it, you know what I mean? Hello divas, here we have all of the ponies and the little dollies in this video, completely restored. I just finished boil washing and detangling Princess Celestia's hair, and it honestly looks much better than it did before when it was in that fuck-ass braid. I've scratched off and like wiped off as much of this like mysterious like silver glitter paint that I can. For some reason it's like harder to get off along like this little like piece over here on her leg, but mostly I've been able to get all of it off, and I honestly think that she's basically like 100% restored. I just gotta wait for her hair to dry. But I don't know, I feel like this was definitely my most favorite find of like, you know, the whole thrift store lot that I got, because I was literally like watching pony restoration videos the other day pertaining to Friendship is Magic, plus I've been watching just a whole bunch of like fandom content and like fan theories and whatnot, and like this damn talking Princess Celestia is like constantly clowned, and like with like for good reason. She just says like fuck ass like shit that is like a whole lot of nothing really, but glad that I was able to get this diva because she has been a childhood grail of mine for like years at this point. Here we have the rest of the baddies, including Miss Sunny Star Scout who got jumped in Manhattan. We have Miss Rainbow Dashie and her mother, as well as that little newborn pony. The hair on both of them was honestly like not the worst to restore. All I really had to do was disinfect it and like detangle it. And it looks just like that. And it's that very high grade nylon that My Little Pony loved to use. And we have Miss Birdo over here, our LGBT icon. She is completely restored, and I washed her and dried her, as well as Rainbow Dash. She honestly wasn't really that dirty when I got her, but I just wanted to, throw her in the wash just to be absolutely sure that I wasn't bringing anything like, germy like onto my bed or whatever the hell. Let me go get Rainbow Dash just so that y'all can see how she looks. Here we've got Miss Batty Rainbow Dash. I was able to get off this very mysterious like stain that she had like on the side of her face. Unfortunately, a lot of the like glitter flakes that were like embedded onto her like little plush were washed off in the wash and whatnot, but at least that stain is gone and she is completely disinfected and can like be put onto my bed and whatnot. I'm gonna have to do further work on this hair, but like honestly, anytime I ever come across these like Build-A-Bear ponies like in person or even on online listings, the hair always ends up fried and never being in good condition anyways, so I'm honestly just gonna take what I can get. It's not the most tangled up thing ever, and I'd love me some Build-A-Bear and My Little Pony anyway, so this is really such a nice lot for me to end up with. And I got these little divas over here. But yeah, let me know if you guys loved that little pony video. I really hope I can go to the thrift store again just to find other Dolly related things, but I'm happy that I was at least able to go and find a whole bunch of like My Little Pony stuff, as well as opening some Little Pony mail for y'all on camera. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that, and I will see you divas in the next video. Bye y'all, stay safe.